First of all, I just want to say thank you, God. Um, I have to. I'm hearing this childlike individual interacting with me using different tonality, and I still hear low life trash playing a character. It's so disgusting to hear this trash and try to sound fierce, try to sound strong when I know the cowardness it takes to do what they do. Yesterday I made a video call, another kid gone. When I hear this trash that sound like children talking to me in this way, thinking that I ever let them live the fantasy, there's too much blood of what they do. There's too much torture and torment. And they are so obviously embarrassed. Let me repeat that. The embarrassment reality of what these people are involved in. And they try to, have you ever seen somebody who they know is too obvious, but they even try to act let me just explain the way they act, right? And it's pathetic. And I have to calm down because they do want to agitate you. As a target individual, you are agitated, but it's so humiliating how they try to play. And it's like, let me put it in the concept of this. Have you seen somebody who, let's just say, is playing sports with somebody, right? That somebody is way better than them. But they're like, no, you know what? We want so much. And you look at him, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you want so much. And they act this way, and you look at them, it's like they're just really acting this way, and they have no shame. The score is 100-2. It's like, no, that was a good goal. And it's like trash us. Now, for me, it's the same. It's like kids like that. But they still want to sell off like, oh, no, we proved that it's still you. We're not doing the pedophilia type of torture. We'll wait till you starve and die. I'm like, okay. While you wait, before I get tortured, you watch how obvious it was what you were doing. You are manipulating people in the pedophilia ways. Kids are dying while low life like you are watching. You work for pedophiles. Then you die. They were playing this, they do this thing with dreams. For me, dreams has been a way for them to condition me into these pedophilia ways. You hear that. They do a lot of pedophilia type of dreams. Making you have dreams that are disturbing. With me, the dreams are not always like that. Sometimes they know, just the dreams themselves are not sexual, but they make me have sexual reaction in the dream. If they can do that in real life, while you're dreaming, they can even control you even better. And then they wake up like, no, we analyze your dream. That's how you respond. Did you see? They're like clowns. They're like kids. What kind of dumbass thing you think I'm going to... These people are truly... I'm like, do you think... Oh my gosh, yeah, no, you're analyzing dreams. You couldn't manipulate my dreams. You can manipulate my reaction in my dreams. You can only manipulate me, make me have reaction when I'm awake. But not when I'm dreaming. They have no shame. You know how they want to validate themselves? They made me have a dream with my brother. And I've always worried about my younger brother, right? And it was a dream where it was something that was supposed to make me worry. And I got worried in the dream. Now, it make me have the experience, but I would naturally worry about my brother in other circumstances. You see, we analyzed that you worried about it. You see how sad you were about the dream. They do these things because they can modulate dreams. Right? This technology can do so much manipulation. You're going to hear a lot of dream modulation. But for them, they're like, you see how we saw how you were worried about your child, your brother? That's what we analyze. You see, that's true. So when we have you have this dream when there's kids, and then you have this sensation and stimulations, it was just analyzing you. No, you are making me having this sexual stimulation. Matter of fact, it's not even just to make me identify, but it's to condition me. And so to them, it's like, no, validation that in this dream about your brother being in some kind of issues or whatever, you were worrying that. You see? It's like, listen, even if that is falsified, let's just say they are making me feel worried. I was like, I felt worried about my brother many times. It's like if they make you have a dream, and which all I'm saying, you have the ability to modulate dreams. Let's just say you have a dream that makes you happy, right? A dream about you won billions of dollars and this and that, and you have this feeling of being happy, regardless of you them manipulating you to feel happy or not. This is most likely what you experience. So they use that to then say, when then there's like a dream when there's a baby and you have the stimulation. That's true. These people are clowns. These mind games are sometimes childish too. They are childish in their, even the tactics sometimes is just ridiculous. And the way they talk to you, you would think that these people just really just, oh my gosh, it was, no, we knew. Like, you're a grown-ass man and women, so don't you feel embarrassed? It's like if somebody you love dies and you have a dream about that and you're sad in that dream, they'll be like, oh, you see, we mapped it, you're sad there. Well, because I'm supposed to be sad. Now that means that dream that you felt this reaction toward children in your dream, that's true then. It is to that level. It's like they gave up to try to be smooth. They don't care. They don't care. It's just like we don't like. There was a time they were trying to be a little bit more. I feel like they would try to be a little clever, not even clever, but just like, listen, this technology can do everything. Everything I'm going to go through this is going to be orchestrated. They're like a million step ahead. Everything's going to be money. But sometimes I'm like, wow, you thought that, you of course knew I was going to understand what you're doing. You make me have something that I will actually experience for real. Then to try to use that to be validating that when we manipulate you to have this sexual stimulation toward children in my dreams, be like, you see, that's real then. What? And then they'll send these retards. I'm sorry for calling them that. I'm sorry for using the R word, not to insult them. They send these kids who start talking to me like, no, you see, when trash. This is people who really want you to think this way. It's never gonna happen. You are manipulating me day in and day out, in my dreams, awake, whenever, to have sexual stimulation toward children. In my dreams, when they do that toward children, it's meant to condition my brain. It's not even just like to torment me. It's a conditioning tactic at this point. A little baby, they start giving me the same stimulation in real time when I'm awake. It is so disgusting. Later on, before that, I heard this man talking to me in this way. He said, little hands. They start making me imagine sexual things with a child because of little hands. This is how my brain has been conditioned to go. These people are disgusting. And he said it in this like menacing, like little hands. Like, you're grown man. If this is an actual individual who makes himself sound like that, to say that kind of things, in order for me to imagine something disgusting with little hands of a child. That's the nasty life these people. I'm like, thank God I didn't have to live life having to ever say things like that and to create this kind of things. Imagine if I lived a life where I could say like little hands and try to make somebody think about kids with their little hands and doing something sexual. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Now, whatever awful thing I'm going to go through, thank God I was able to see things where they are. They can send all these top tier retards. I'm never going to let them live their fantasy. You're going to hear what you try to do and how stupid it sounds. Please play the clown in front of me. This trash trying to diverge it. Now we're going to do this and then we're going to die. Yes, you're going to live like a low life. You're going to do this foulness. You're going to make yourself damn near a retard. You're going to condition people this disgusting ways and you're going to be a coward and then you're going to die. Delusional trash. To play this retardation. These mind games are even, what's frustrating about these mind games is because I can read through it. It's like, what the hell? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to make it seem like those dreams where you force me to have sexual stimulation and reaction in my dreams are just me reacting normally, that like just me acting me naturally? I can be natural when I'm awake. Trash us. These people have no shame. I said, now we're mad. They still out here saying, yeah, we're mad. We've been pedo and pedo central, renowned for the pedophilia type of torture. People keep bringing up pedophilia type of torture, pedophilia dreams. I was like, no, we're mad. You trash us. Pedos big time. You are forcing people to have sexual stimulations toward children. Sexual arousals are manipulated in all different ways. Whenever you want to see if and test if this is something I believe or not, I will be listening to a testimony that say exactly the same thing, and I'll be looking at you. A coward low life talk about mapping. And they're like, now we proved it. Oh, proved you. Yeah, like people like the opportunists don't exist in all shape and form. You trash us. They think that I think that now you see everybody understand what the mission, the goal, to make somebody accept this pedophilia type of torture. Can you imagine making me sad or making me worry in my dream about somebody I would be worried about and be like, you see, we proved it. That we're not making you have this. No shame. And I think it's they try to get credibility out of me. It's like, listen, these people know target visual from head to toe, everything. This program is not about learning somebody. That's just the first phase. That's like way before. It's to know how they can manipulate you, analyze the manipulations. Is it? For example, this they're gonna try to come back again with that, and then make like they're gonna work on this mind games. It's about analyzing what's the way they can tweak things around to make a target individual identify with this and stress them out. Surprise! Let me tell you this. It's gonna be magical. I will be, if you make me have dreams about somebody I care about or I cared about at some points, and something has happened to them, I will have some kind of worries. Even if you exaggerate that, even if you give me, naturally, I will have that. When you have dreams and there's babies in it, you will make me have sexual stimulation to condition me in these nasty ways. Naturally, I will not. But I'll never be myself since August 19, 2019. I've never been myself. And matter of fact, you've done a lot of nasty things with dreams, forcing me to have dreams in different disgusting ways. Some of these dreams were pure sexual dreams. Others were just sexual stimulations. And from August 19, 2019, I remember slowly building it to that point. Being able to have dreams where the things I saw in a wholesome way to now having sexual stimulations. To completely have sexual dreams where there's kids having sex. And this trash, when they interact with me, they sound the way you could hear them talk to me. What annoys me is like, do you know being a pedophile, like what you guys do, is not badass. You're not a badass. You're a clown. Children get shot while you're done. You have proof that they have been manipulating my dreams throughout the day. Throughout my life, throughout my targeting as dealing with synthetic telepathy. My first dreams, I remember, I wasn't getting the stimulation, but now they're making my memories like that. But they were making me they made me have a dream. Oh, actually, sorry, my first dream, and I apologize for going everywhere there. I'm just trying to calm down. My first dream that made me wake up in sweats. And this is, they modulate dreams. They play with dreams. Dreams are used to torment you, disorient you, and condition you. My first dream, I remember, it was a weird dream they were making me have, and then out of nowhere, I saw a kid going naked, boom, and then I woke up, I was like, what the hell? That was the beginning of conditioning me. It's so nasty. And then they'll make me have dreams where there was nothing sexual. But the kids just would, I don't know, I was at the park and they were talking to me and we were talking with kids. They were not giving me the stimulation yet. And I wake up, I don't care, It's like second, third read of synthetic telepathy. I'm like, and the guy start talking, oh, you were talking to those kids? Like, yeah, so? And like, oh, you see? I was like, oh, this is what you guys were trying to do. At that point, I didn't understand, or I understood. I was not conditioned to the point where I forgot myself before August 19, 2019. Ever since then, it's been sexual dreams, then sexual stimulation, the things that make me have sexually today. Like toward children, they will have me have that in my dreams, toward babies, which is okay. If they can do that in real time. When are you more controllable? When you are completely asleep, or when you are in dreams that they modulate, or when you're awake, alert? They've been training my brain to think about kids in sexual way through my dreams. It's so disgusting. And conditioning. And like, now we mapped it. And then this retardation, like right now, make me think of some relative of mine, and that, that will make me worried and feel worried about him. It's like, you see, we mapped it. I just want to say thank you, God, that I'm able to see things for what they are. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The reason why I'm going to go through some horrible torture is because I also humiliate them. I provoke them by saying what they do. I provoke them by bringing up the fact that they are doing the pedophilia type of torture. After I'm done listening to this, I'm going to listen to a woman say they do these dreams where these pedophilia-centric dreams. They do that. Dreams are used in disgusting ways. For me, the dreams themselves don't even have to be sexual. The feeling they make me have while in the dream is what disturbs me. If they can do that in real time, if I can look at a child right now and they give me sexual stimulation, what do you think they can do while I'm in dream? They do pedophilia type of tormenting. And it's going to be bad if they ever try to play their fantasy in front of me. Because I see them for the low life and I describe everything they do. This video is a beginning of how they're going to start trying to make me doubt myself. Tomorrow they're going to have me, or even tonight, they're going to have me have a dream where there's going to be a baby, give me stimulation. Now we map this. Trash us. And then they're going to wake me up with the fiercest voice. Oh, it's like, yes, you're going to do pedophilia type of torture, you trash us. You've been doing it for decades. Decades. You fucking pedos. Talking to you, stay strong. It is about controlling you. Not even controlling. It's about making you identify with the manipulation they make you have. I rather get raped every day of my life to find ways to try to make somebody identify with the manipulation I work so hard to make this person experience. If you saw who's talking to me, you know these people are so full of shit. Sorry, I know looks don't. I know he's a teller, but when you look at this, and I'm sure because I said teller, something's gonna be. I'm going to express. These people sole job, and you've seen some of the picture who I'm talking to. These people are to make you accept to this. Matter of fact, listen, I just said something, teller. I know that usually when they make me say a word like that is because I'm going to experience that. This is part of this program. It's very sophisticated, even though the people involved in this are not. Even though they're like clowns. Even though like kids that act like that sound like Ella acting retard. Try to sound a certain way. It's like, oh my gosh. And then this bottom feeling will die. But I'm thankful that I was so wise before I died. It was disgusting last night. This person talking about little hands so they can start making me imagine this. Told my target to just stay strong. These people are hired clowns that do horrible things to people in this most cowardly way. The way they make themselves talk. The way they making you think. The way they are the trash I already take every day. Get raped every day, then live life like them. I'm sorry. I'm glad I was able to bring a mirror to them. I rather hurt so much than be a clown saying, "Oh, hurt so much." Babies out here getting shot at when just trash is talking like that. Yes, you'll hurt so much, and then you'll die. Stay strong. Stay strong. Do not identify with this manipulation, regardless of whatever horrible warnings of torture you're going to experience. They were just clown that wanted you to accept something that's falsified. Let me repeat the game they were trying to play here. They made me have a dream, which is what they modulate, with my brother or something like that, somebody relative. And there was in this dream, they modulate dreams, by the way. This program, you're gonna hear that target individual talk about dreams and how they modulate their dreams and how dreams are created, and some of the dreams are super vivid, and it's part of the control, the manipulations. And so for me, they made me have a dream, which they've made me have other dreams before, where I had an emotion of worriness, and that's because it was about my brother, right? Somebody that I used to care for. Now, they could easily implant that feeling of worry, but because it's a brother that once was worried about, it could be actually true. I could have actually be worried about my brother, and that's because that's my brother. Now, to validate, to make me accept this disturbing manipulation they make me have while I'm dreaming. It's like, you see, no, you see, you're worried about that. That's true. We analyzed that you were mad, you were worried about your brother there. So that dream that you experienced a week ago, where there was a baby, that sensation, it's you. We didn't do anything. We mapped it, and then somebody came out to say, "You stabbed. You still stabbed with trash," because he understands how stupid he wants me to be. I rather starve than having this illogical, try to use these childlike ways of making somebody identify with this manipulation. Let me repeat that so this guy can tell me how I'm going to be stabbed. Because they made me have a dream, and they can modulate dreams, right? Dreams are used in ways that are tormenting. They made me have a dream with my brother, and my brother was going through something that made me worry in that dream. Now, I would be worried about my brother at some point. There's a time I would have been worried, maybe not now as much. So maybe that is a little bit manipulated for me to be worried. But it's my brother. I've been worried to him. So I've been worried about him. There's been times, even though maybe today I will not worry the same way, but that's something that can be a genuine reaction. Most likely they are playing with it, but this is closer to reality. Then they like, you see, that felt like right, right? I was like, my brother may be worried about my brother. Yeah, you see, we analyze that this is real. So this dream where we had a stimulation toward this kid, this baby that's sexual stimulation. That is then real. We analyze that it's you. Do you understand the stupidity for me to identify with these manipulations? This is the mind games they do, because obviously they manipulate me to have sexual stimulation toward this baby, but they want me to find them credible because they made me have a dream with my brother where I would be worried about them. Their job is to make you identify with the pedophile type of torture. And these people tell me every time I'm bringing that up, because when I'm bringing up the fact that it make me have this sexual stimulation toward this baby while I was dreaming, they're like, "Oh, you stabbed, you